joined by Thomas Price, GM of What's for Dinner. First off, you're one of the only teams that's kept the same name since the start of the league. Why is What's for Dinner so meaningful to you?
Well, the funny story is when I first came up with the name, when Scott was like, I'm the GM, need to create a team name, I was really big on the Who's Line Anyway, the old episodes. As a random line, Colin Mockery, it's like, what's for dinner? It was so random and so funny that people were like perplexed by it. And I just fell in love with that name. And for me personally, I love the name, and also because I am a former league champion, I don't really see the reason to change my name. That being said, now it's been 4 or 5 years now. The name may change, but for now, at least for this season, What's for Dinner shall remain my name for at least this 2016 season coming up.
All right. Now, at the end of this past season, you made a pretty controversial trade with the first overall pick. What was the reasoning behind that?
Was that your trade? The trade to you or trade to Matthew?
No, the trade with me.
Well, that trade, it wasn't very controversial. I know the commissioner, Scott, was not happy with that at all. The reason why is basically I knew for a fact that, hey, I had a lot of first-round picks, and I needed talent, basically. Like, I have young players picks that I didn't have any strong, people that I could depend on. Now, I knew Monahan is a long-term thing. But 4 or 5 years from now, he's going to be one of the best players in the league. Calling it right now. Yandel, I need at least one solid defenseman. At least one. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, during the draft, I'll got a few more. Did I give a little too much? That's a debate. I think I probably could have given up for less. At the end of the day, regarding fantasy hockey, you got to spend to get players. So if I want to have the best player in the league, I have to give up a lot. And will it backfire on me? We'll see. But I personally think that I actually did get the benefit, because even though I did give up a lot of picks, with Monahan and Yandel not being on my team, I have two good, I'd say at least 3 or 4 year players that are surrounded by young players. Hopefully that'll increase my my team value at least a couple of rank. So we'll see. But I think definitely I was the one that left out. I think both myself and the team, whatever your team's name, you have 4 names now. I don't think your name is anymore.
The chosen ones.
Sorry?
The chosen ones.
Chosen ones. Very nice. I think, we definitely both won our fair share. I think I was the one that got the better deal out of it, so.
Ooh, all right. You're coming off of the last place finish.
Yes.
Why were you so bad last year, and what do you have to do to be better next year?
Well, last year I got screwed over hardcore. Right out of the gate, at the beginning of the season, the draft pick was not fair to me. I'm not going to beat around the bush, I picked who I picked thinking they would do well. I was wrong. A lot of guys that I had last year that did very well did not perform. And this is before my goaltending was just terrible. Injuries, players not playing, just the players that I had that I expected to raise up just did. And unfortunately, waivers, there was basically nothing. One thing that I'm used to be really good at is that, if my players were doing bad, there's always players on the waivers that would keep me going on a hot streak for at least a good few weeks. And fortunately, last year, that was not the case. So I had basically, if my team crapped out, which they did, I had no backup plan. So this year, I think definitely I'm very careful with who I have on my team. I have, real quickly here, I have Hagland on my team. I'm keeping Palomari from New Jersey. I have Brandon Sheen from Philadelphia. I have Brody from Calgary. A lot of good guys here. And I think definitely also JBR from Toronto, hopefully. Also, one thing, I picked JBR because I think he'll man up this year, hopefully, after his injury. The big thing is that, I'm building my team around young players, knowing right now I don't plan to win this season. I don't think it might happen, but my goal right now is not to become a champion because I know I can't afford to spend all of my players. I plan to build it on what I have, see how they do, and if they continue to be good, I know in 2 years from now, their value will increase. So when they're like the top pick, I can sell them off, see what happens.
All right. This might be a tough question considering your team right now, but who would you say the star players on your team?
Uh, Honestly, there's a lot of players that I like. I think definitely my top player, I'd have to say, is Carl Hadland, just because he is on the Stanley Cup champion team right now. If the HBK line is as good as they are in the regular season as they are in the playoffs, every single team's going to watch out. And they have one of the best left wings in the entire league. That being said, I have Yemi, a great goaltender. I still have Monahan from Calgary. Hopefully Brody as well, a player that I had last year who was supposed to do very well, just did not man up. Injuries, unfortunately, did cost us the first half of the season. Those are my top four: Yemi, Monahan, Brody, and Cardinal. But I think definitely the HBK line will be my top player for this year.
Okay. What are some of the weaknesses you need to throw up on your team to get better?
I think definitely just forward power. I mean, I have like 2 or 3 strong forwards, and the rest are just kind of okay. Now, I think if you look at, I hate saying this, this William guy, William Show, I don't like the fact that he's got to excel a team. I mean, the guy, all he does is just like run a restaurant. I mean, anyone can run a restaurant. I'm joking, seriously. No, like the reason why he's a 2-time champion is because, simply put, he has not just one strong player. He's got 6, 7, 8 strong players that actually are doing good all year round, not just half the season. And he's also smart to get good players off the waivers if necessary. So, the guy's got a good mind for hockey. And I hate saying that. I really do. The guy's an American. Americans do not know what hockey is. What's ice? Well, you know what ice is? It's a thing that they skate on. It's made in Canada. You're welcome. You know what? Good team. I think definitely, every team should try and do what Will does. Do not copy everything that he does, but definitely make sure that you have strong players, like 4 or 5 strong players, instead of only one. Because 1, 5 wins over 1. That's how it is.
To wrap things up, any predictions for next year on how the other teams are going to do?
Well, obviously, I'm going to be no. Honestly, it's anyone's game. Everyone's talking about who has what, yada yada yada. I picked Matt Harris. I believe the Sensational, whatever the freaking team name is now, to win last year, and I was wrong because at the time he had the most power on his team. He had like Neil, all those guys. That being said, I hope, no offense, Will, I love you, but I do not want you to be a 3-time champion, okay? I think Beavers has a lot to prove, Andrew. I think Jeremy has been a dark horse for quite some time. Also Dane, who to be honest, I did not give any benefit of the doubt. He has done surprisingly well and is trying to make some deals. So I think personally, calling it right now, either Beavers or Dane. So Andrew or Dane will be next year's champions. Call right now.
Ballsy, I like it.
That's how I roll.